All right. Welcome, everybody. Oh, here we go. Johnny Getz is here. Hey, Johnny, is that you? Johnny, welcome.
Hey, buddy.
I got the JJs. I got Jason here. He's coming in for a little, he
Gonna
wants
give
to
the
he actually
commentary.
got some, he wants to see what your thoughts are on some of the changes since you come back to the league. Because Jason, one of the reasons that he left uh, was because he wasn't a fan of some of he likes things old school and some of the
Yeah,
new rules of the league. But it's
right
recording,
on.
so let me just introduce everybody. Welcome everybody to week. Wow, it's hard to believe. Is it week 9? Week 9 of the corner, and we have two special guests. John Getz, newly coming back to California. So how's that going?
It's going. Yeah, it's good. I just down here at the local cantina eating $2 tacos for Tuesday.
There you go. Well, you don't get that. You don't get that in Atlanta. No $2 tacos in Atlanta.
No $2 tacos. Not even a Taco
And
Bell, I think.
and
What
then we have one
what
of the.
state's that in?
He was in Atlanta.
That makes sense. It's not California. You
Yeah.
can't get a $2 taco in California.
No, he's getting it here.
Yeah, right here,
Really?
Walnut Creek. Yeah, man.
Walnut Creek?
Yeah, $2
Amazing.
taco. Yeah, quality
That's a
too.
great
Yeah,
night.
yeah.
And then we have the other person that OG from the league making a cameo to this year's corner. He was a regular last year, out of control GM that's semi-retired or at least on a sabbatical. Welcome, Jason.
Thank you.
Don't let the words. This is don't let the words here. All right,
I
gentlemen.
think
Well,
you left out a little information.
I'm not going to go into all your titles. Everybody could look it up. But yeah.
Why do you gotta shortchange me? Why can't you just lay it out?
I'm
Why
sorry.
don't you
What are
say
you, the
lead leaguing four-time champion, four-time champion, which is double up anybody who's there in this short period of time, the most productive, most formative, everything, lead leaguer, point.
All right, are we done now?
win,
Let's get back to the present.
call it.
Here.
Oh, you don't want to call it out.
You've done a fine job yourself. All right. So Jason hasn't even seen. He hasn't been paying attention to the league, and Johnny. So it always defaults to us. So I continue. My team continues to do well. I'm happy with the results. Faced David, and I was up by 100 or 90 something gone. And of course, Monday night he had Dak, both the receivers, the defense, and the kicker. So I thought it was going to be more of a nail biter, but and I signed McBride. So looking at it before I throw it over to you, gentlemen. So Toast's team pretty much goes as Dallas goes. So obviously he had the two good running backs, ETN and Kyron Williams. He tried to block me with Matt Collins to try to negate some of Drake May's points. Then we had CeeDee Lamb, Pickens, Barner actually was a nice start, and Aubrey, who usually gets 20, only got 4, and the Cardinals. For me, May still continues to do okay. I mean, he had a great year, but he just had an okay game. CMC back to where he belongs, the top runner in the league. Back where he belongs. Taylor passed him last week, but he's back where he needs to be. Scored it pretty well. DJ Moore threw for a touchdown and ran for a touchdown.
Yeah, that was crazy play. I saw that play.
Yeah, he threw for one and then he ran for one. And so the team did well. So looking at the benches, at downs, but not and then there wasn't much. So it was a good victory. So Getty, we'll start with you, and then Jason. Now that I know you, I'll go to you last, just because it gives you a chance to look at the screen and make an opinion. What do we think, Getty?
Yeah, I mean, you know how I feel. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. That's what a lot of teams done, and I think it's worked well for a lot of teams this year. However, starting the Cardinals defense
Against your
whole team is the absolute kiss of death jinx. I know Toast is part of the time. That's the Mallorca. It's the evil eye. You can't do that.
Well, that was actually one of the best starts he had. Well, good for me, bad for him. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it just put the energy in the universe.
He did. He tried to have his cake and eat it too, and he went home hungry. Jason.
He did.
I know Jason said he hasn't been watching much football, but any insight about this?
Well, I mean, honestly, I have not. So I just want to piggyback off of that. But this is what I'm looking at. Arnold, your lineup looks super solid from top to bottom, but I think you're going to struggle in the playoffs because if I'm looking at this correctly and I'm looking at the teams and their lineups, you have no chance at championship bound because everybody's going to be parlaying it and benching their guys in the playoffs. Like your team is putting up solid numbers, and that's amazing. But I think you're gonna,
none of my. I don't think there's.
are you asking me or are you arguing with me?
I'm asking.
Okay, because then you would have to be quiet. For this is I mean, I could
Sorry,
be wrong.
champ.
I could be wrong, but I'm doing an outside assessment. But let's just break it down. Drake May, Denver Broncos, potentially second seed, wild card.
May's on New England, not Broncos.
Oh, you're right. New England gonna have a bye, or potentially either way, they're gonna make the playoffs. Someone's gonna happen there. J.K. Dobbins, right? Denver, same thing.
Yeah.
Gonna be somewhere in that mix. Gonna have a bye. McCaffrey, they're not playing him in the playoffs because once they cinch, that's it. You're screwed. Adams, the Rams, competitive with the Niners. So I'm looking at this as a breakdown of what it is. One way or the other, either he's going to sit in your finals or he's not. That's just the way it is. Again, Chargers, piggybacking off the same thing, you're going to have a problem there. More, same thing, fighting in Minnesota, Green Bay, Detroit, might not be there, may be there. McBride, awesome, don't get me wrong. Boswell, solid kicker. And the Rams have been underperforming or overperforming. Depends on your perspective. I mean, your team looks great now, but you're like a young stallion. You're great coming out of the gate, but terrible at finishing.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see.
I love the smile, Getz.
The
other
thoroughly
team,
entertained.
Punch and Mutters, I never have faith in. I mean, he's always first hand in, first hand out. He's 6-3. That's fine. But does his lineup scare anybody this year?
Well, actually, when Dallas goes off, he's married to Dallas. When Dallas has a big game, his team can. You don't want to run to the problem with the team, like John said. There's several teams that are married to an NFL team, and I do think when it gets to the playoffs, it's going to be hard for that team. You have to have 3 solid weeks with the same.
That's exactly my point. His team is too reliant on a team that's up and down. He's not going to make a 3-game run. He's going to run into a buzzsaw somewhere, and his team's going to actually run into a stymie at some point, which has happened multiple times. What's Dallas's record right now?
I think they're 4-5.
4-5. So they may not even make the playoffs in their division.
Yeah, but remember, our playoffs start during the regular season, so I don't see any team running away with it. But I could be wrong.
But people sit people on the last 3 games.
Nah, not this year. Everybody's fighting. There's nobody running away with it. But let's agree to disagree. And we'll move on to a matchup that's near and dear to your heart. Your son, undisputed, beat. Here we go again. So a solid 129, moving to a 5-4 record for Ethan. He made the trade for Goff, which is working out. Chase Brown finally panning out. Jefferson's been okay, not living up to the first round pick so far. McMillan had an off game. Robinson, obviously, he's got JSN, who's probably the best wide receiver in football. You could argue him or Chase right now. We got Theo Johnson and the Colts, and this kicker just did okay. For Mike, he started off strong, but he's had a lot of injuries and a lot of underperformance. That horrific injury to Jaden Daniels. Mike, you got to put a bid. There's some Mariotas out there. You got no other quarterback. You got to do something. You stay competitive. Then we've got the running backs have been underperforming. Jonathan Taylor has been the best running back, or one of the best running backs in the league, had an off game. That really put Mike behind the hole. So looking at the benches, was there anything they could have done? Obviously, Ethan had a little bit of bench strength. Mike had Mark Andrews, and that's about it. All right. Again, I'll let Jason look at the lineups as I'm doing this. Getty, your feedback.
Yeah, well, I just want to start off by saying, tip my hat to Jason. Ethan is a great young man. I enjoyed meeting him at the draft, and he's really fun every time we're on this together. So, congrats to you, Dad.
Oh, wow. Very nice, Kitty. Yes, absolutely. I second that. Continue.
Yeah. And he put a whooping on Mike here. Yeah, when your quarterback goes down, that was almost as bad as the Scatterboo injury.
Yeah, they did some vicious injuries this year.
And yeah, JT I wasn't high on him. You know, a lot of times with running backs, it's like, does this person have one more year in him? I was a little skeptical when I took Josh Jacobs because he's pretty old too. I like the young guys, but yeah, if Jonathan Taylor scores 27 in this, it's a lot closer. But yeah, total blowout. Pretty much.
Yeah, he's I mean, Taylor's been fantastic, but
yeah.
All right, out of control. Jump in, give us your feedback.
No, I'm old school. Like Gat said, I actually kind of like some of the starting lineup of Mike, to be honest with you. Some of those are great. This is the first time I've actually seen Ethan's starting lineup. I have not looked. I didn't realize he has the players he has. You're right. That Seattle receiver, he's top 4. I mean, nobody's going to argue that.
I think
He's got Jefferson, and that's pretty amazing. And the way Chase Brown's been playing lately, that's amazing. He made a trade. I didn't even know that for Goff. That's a great trade. I don't know who accepted that and what they took in exchange. The Colts are trying to. You saw that Sauce Gardner got traded to the Colts, right?
Yeah.
They're trying to solidify that secondary, and they're leading the league in their defense for that position. That can only bolster what they're doing. Can you tell me what the points totals were for each position, for each team? Who's leading the league in points?
Arnold is.
I am.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's detrimental. He's never won when he's led.
I don't know why everybody hates me. Every time everybody the choices damn thing always wants to take a shot. That's okay.
I actually asked the question, not for a response.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Can you tell me? I mean, I'm just curious, how is this playing out, and how many players do you have on number 1 teams and number 1 divisions? Because as I know, it comes down to the last 3 games, right?
Well, CMC,
if you solidify your position on your teams, and they're so great, your players, Arnold, if anybody knows, the last time you led the league and you were leading everything, what happened in the finals when you played me?
Oh my God. I did not miss this part. Did I lose to you?
What happened?
Did I lose? I think I lost.
What do you mean, did you?
Okay, I don't.
Oh, you know. You know.
Okay, I guess I must have lost. Any more feedback on these matchups, sir? Before
I just like to put that extra plug in.
All right. So here we go. The next one was the big baller of the week. Bills Mafia against Prime Time. So another team. So Prime Time is always linked to the Bills. He's got Josh Allen, James Cook. He's got Kincaid. So all of those actually did well, but the rest of the lineup, the Bills defense didn't do that well. Kelsey did okay. Sutton continues to underperform. Samuel, obviously, with no Jaden Daniels. So his team, 126 is very respectable. 12 over projected. But he ran into a buzzsaw named Steve. And Steve lost Scatterboo, so great pickup on Horton. That was great. And then Adunze gave him 0. But obviously the star of the biggest, maybe the biggest tight end week of all time, 43 from Bowers, 3 touchdowns, 12 receptions, 133 yards. So 159, big score of the week. Take it away, Getty.
Yeah, cats off the dinger on the Horton pickup. That's, you got it. That's the old Wiley ding ding doing his thing.
He picks it up.
2020 out of a stream is impressive. And I was saying before the year, I I think it's a weird time for tight ends. It's it's not like the old days where there was like a Gates or even Kelsey when he was in his prime, where like, yeah, this guy is such a good tight end. He's among the top 5 or 6 wideouts, in terms of
Right.
scoring. But
Overall player, yeah.
Jesus Christ, 43 points, 3 touchdowns. That's more than any quarterback scored this week, right?
No, actually, looking at his bench, he had Caleb
Oh
Williams.
my God, I teamed that up perfectly without even knowing.
So he had 47. So really, he had a chance to have the yearly high if he. So that was
Yeah.
another 24.
Wow.
Yeah, he would have been
Wowie.
183. That would have been the year high had he. But other than that, actually, and so did Rodney's. He had Stafford had 38. So a lot of firepower on the bench from the quarterback position. All right, out of control. And you can go ahead and circle this.
Well,
back.
I think you guys have a disconnect with this. I mean, you look at Kincaid and you look at 22 points from a tight end.
Yeah.
And we're literally talking about Bowers, who had 43. I mean, Kincaid scored off the charts for a tight end. Nobody would be dissatisfied with that. And if I remember correctly, Bills Mafia, by definition,
Yes.
is Buffalo,
Yes.
who's invested all the time. This is not the year for that. It's completely the polar opposite. I don't know what you're talking about. I think the commissioner should have a head check and get an MRI, because this is not what we talked about for the last 4 years. Bills Mafia has been heavily invested into the Buffalo Bills with Josh Allen and everybody else, whether it be, Diggs or Kincaid or Cook. He's invested heavily over the years, and here you are reversing that, saying nonsense. Am I accurate?
Well, because you're coming in late, but gets when the
I'm
season.
sorry. I've just been here for the last 10 years, and you're
Well,
inaccurate.
Well, that's not when the season started. Getz kept saying how he hated the Josh Allen James Cook combo, and so far Rodney's
Was
been
that
winning.
not the Buffalo Bills?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Bills
He
Mafia
didn't-
for the
yeah, he
last
didn't-
4 years.
He didn't
Was
like
that
the
not
quarterback
true?
running back
You
combination.
actually, I want you to rewind this and listen to what you said.
I know what I said. I understand that Rodney went Bills heavy, but Bills Mafia.
No, you said the opposite of that when it came to, let me guess this again, Stephen Ting invested in the Bills for the last 4 years. He's always invested in everybody there.
Yes, I know.
He couldn't do it during the draft.
He had an early pick, and
I think Rodney went Allen Cook first 2 picks, right?
Yeah, but it was the end of the draft. Steve was to the beginning. Who was Steve's first pick?
Kincaid did great.
Oh, was it
22
Bowers?
points?
No.
Why don't you tell me?
Oh,
Why
no,
don't
it
you
was
tell me-
Achan. Achan was his first pick.
Achan
So
and
that's not
Bowers.
Bills. That's not Bills. Who was his second pick?
But I think Rodney was right in front of him.
Yeah,
if I
Rodney,
remember correctly.
Rodney picked Allen, and on the way back, he picked James Cook right before.
Yeah.
That was, if it was on the way back, then he took him after.
He did. Yeah.
So that doesn't count. So how did that draft go?
I think he went Achan, and then Rodney went Josh Allen and James Cook, and then he picked Bowers after that. So
That doesn't make sense.
all right.
But okay, I digress. Maybe I'm wrong.
All right.
Yes,
All
I'm
right.
right.
Good.
Yes, I'm right.
All right. All right. Let's move on to there was no close games this week. Usually we have some nail biters, but there was none. Next one was Team Beast Mode, who started off. Was he 1-6 or something at one point? But he's coming up 2 weeks in a row.
Are you going to show the league stats for where everybody's at?
Yeah,
I haven't seen those yet. I mean, I'm really curious to see how people are parlaying it.
Yeah, we do that at the end. But for you, if you'd like, we could do it.
I've been so disconnected. I'm sorry, Arnold. I don't know what the league standings are.
All right. Well, let me show you. Here we go.
Thank you.
Oh, Arnold will gladly show you the league standings. Yes,
well, I mean, him at top means nothing because he's never beat me in the final.
There you go. There you tell him, Jay.
There you go.
I mean, he'll tell you he's never knocked me out of the finals at all.
I must have beaten you once in the playoffs.
Never. Never.
So as you can see here, just to get this going, just to get this. Oh, here we go. Here's your son.
No, not that. I want to say the league. I don't care about that.
Jesus, thanks, Dad.
No, man. I mean, you're on your own.
What's up, Ethan? Welcome. We got your dad on here.
What's up?
And John.
Nice.
Hi. All right, we're just showing your dad the standings. We're kind of going out of order, but so it's me,
Sorry.
David, Bill's Mafia. So Steve.
I can't. No, I only see the teams. I don't see the standings. Sorry.
Oh, really? Can you see it, Johnny?
I can see, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it's
7-2 clock,
David.
6-3 Punching Mothers, 6-3 Bill's Mafia, 5-4 Sweet Like Candy, 5-4 Cheese and Packers,
Is it because I'm on
5-4
my
Undisputed. Yeah. There's a lot of 5-4 and a lot of 4-5.
Phone. I'm drinking. Sorry.
So, what's going on? But I know we're a little early here, but everybody that's 5-4 and above is making the playoffs right now. Everyone that's 4-5 or below is not.
Okay.
It's going to be tough. Let's go back here. All right.
Arnold, who's clocked?
Me.
Oh, why do you keep changing your team name?
What? Because I like to.
Oh, you can't win.
All right, back to the Sweet Like Candy and Beast Mode. Welcome, Ethan. Paul, Gibbs let him down. Gibbs let him down. Harrison had a nice game. Metcalf let him down. Luka 22 and he got hurt. He only played like a half or something.
Yeah.
Man. And then Laporta, Myers, and the Patriots defense didn't do much for Team Beast Mode. Drake London had a massive game. Rashid Rice had 3 games in a row. He's been great. That receiving core with Olave. He didn't get traded, though. I thought he was going to get traded. That receiving core is really good for Beast Mode. Everybody else kind of picked in. That's what Mahomes only getting 12. So I think it's a good win for Beast Mode. Getty, jump in.
Yeah, I like Beast Mode's team, especially as we get down the stretch here. You know, we're at halfway through the season, no? So
We're way back. We're in week 9. So
I think out of the rookie running backs, Harvey might end up being the highest point scorer. And yeah, he's got Nico Collins, Drake London, Chris Olave, and Rashid Rice.
It's a nice. That is
And
a
if
nice receiver.
Mahomes can get his head out of his ass, that's going to be a formidable team come playoff time.
Yeah, he started off strong, but he's making a comeback.
Ethan, do you have your window
Yeah.
down, bro? Do you have the phone and the window? Do you have the phone outside of the window?
And you might want to mute when you're done talking.
No, I have all my windows rolled up. I'm paying attention right now. I'm just listening right now. So you guys.
Okay, can you do me a favor then and mute it? Because really, mute. Perfect. Mute your phone because then, perfect. All right, Jason, you can speak for this. What's going on?
Show me the screen again. I'm sorry.
Here you go.
I actually like Sweet Like Candy during the long haul. I mean, you look at the underperformers. I mean, come on, Gibbs. I mean, that guy's dynamic. 5 points. I mean, you look at that. That's pretty even. He's got some really talented players. Harrison Jr. I mean, that might be an overstretch. Nakua being hurt at 22 early. That's kind of sad. But you look at the other side, you're looking at like Drake London, 38. Let's just say 18. That's probably realistic. That is a completely different matchup. And you look at everything there. Mahomes, underscores. I mean, Bo Nix is probably right on par. You look at Charbonnet, 5 points. I'll live with
He
that.
had any benches. He had Alec Pierce on his bench.
Yeah, I know, but when you look at benches mean nothing because you're starting 9 or you're starting 9. So benches are nice when you want to look at it back, look at like a backstreet driver or what could have been. But you're looking at the starting lineups, and I mean, honestly, I take Paul's lineup over the other guys 8 out of 10 times. I'm just being honest for what I have.
Sure. Well, the other thing I want to point out, another massive 45 on the bench. This is the week where the quarterback's on the bench. Where the 47, a 30.
Who's got 45? Oh, my God. Flacco.
470 yards.
Flacco.
Well,
Holy-
why don't you tell me when you're going to start Flacco over his normal starter? Tell me you're going to do that in the playoffs.
I don't think he's going to do that, but I'm saying that.
Well, I mean, you make this up like it's something that's going to be a deterrent, but then you have to back that up with like, I would do that every week. No, you're not.
No, of course not. I'm just saying.
No. So it's always
47,
retrospective,
45.
right? Like, I mean, honestly, I would have won my 5th last year if I started my honest starting 12 guys or 9 guys. I would have won my 5th.
Mm.
Plain and simple. But you can't do that. Like I did the same thing. I did what I thought I should do, and but if I had started my starting 9, that'd have been my 5th.
All right. Moving on to Chiefs and Packers against ChatGPT. So Joni, who started off really strong, is kind of running some issues. She benched Kraft last week, and now Kraft is out for the year. Sorry, Joni. Herbert's been good. The rest of her team really underperformed. Ray, so she moves down to 5-4. Ray's got Donald, which has been playing really well. Good job, Ray, with the non-guy. Seems like that might be a good find. The rest of the
Who is that?
that's the running back for Chicago since Swift.
No, I mean I can see that, but like who? That's my point. Who?
the non-guy. And then we had St. Brown, Thomas Jr., the tight end underperformed for Ray. So Ray beat his projections. Joni was way under projected. She was projected to win. So it didn't quite go her way. She doesn't have much of a bench as usual. So she probably needs to make some moves. But she's trending in the wrong direction. Ray continues to claw. You know, not the most impressive, but he continues to claw here. What do we think, Getty?
I think Joni should do the entire draft next year. That's what I think. I'm gonna leave it at that. Maybe
Joni-
draft all the rounds.
Well, she's going to get the Eagles. She's going to get some players back. She's got some IR people. So Kraft is out for the year. Joni can feel free to drop him, or at least move to the IR spots. So pick up some players, fill up that bench. Jason.
I never speak highly against Joni. She beat me in the finals. I have nothing but respect and good luck to her.
Okay. Any comments on Ray's team?
You know, unfortunately, it looks like Ray is struggling a little bit. I don't know how he's in the point standing, but I mean, he's probably been the second most consistent person in this league over the last 20 whatever years. I mean, he's always right there competing. Sometimes he wins, sometimes he doesn't, but I can't remember the last time he didn't make finals.
Well, he didn't make the finals last year. I don't know if he
Well, that's because I took care of it. But that's beside the point. Ray is always actually in the hunt. I mean, if you look at it statistically, he's been like super uber consistent.
Okay.
And it's what, 4-5. What's the top 8 right now?
You have to be 5-4 to be in the playoffs right now.
So he's one game out.
He's one game out.
He's
Yeah,
one
it's
game
all
out.
cluster.
And I think this is the kind of stuff you're going to run into with these divisional changes, because I don't think it's advantageous, which is what I argued last year. I don't think this is beneficial when you're saying you're going to take the top 8, because when you take the top teams and you make everybody at the top play each other, you weed out other top teams and you let people who don't deserve to be there for the final 8.
Well, the laws are the laws now, so we can.
Oh, I realize that. That was one of my grievances. I told you that.
Yeah.
If you take the 8 top teams and they have to play each other each
Everybody
time
has to
once
play
a year.
Everybody has to play
No.
everybody. You gotta
Stop
run-
talking. This is my time. If you take the top 8 teams and you mandate they play each other, somebody has to lose.
Well, the top.
And so you let somebody else in. You're not getting the best product. You're getting whatever it ends up being based off the fact that you're taking the top.
Your
8
logic
teams.
doesn't make any freaking sense. I'm just gonna say that right now.
Unfortunately, you don't do math and you don't know statistics, but that's okay. I'll bet you right.
Mute the phone. Who knows who that is?
Hold on,
Jets
I have
gets
something to
it.
say.
He's going to get it by the end of the year, and Ray's going to be stuck out because he's one of the top 8.
Well, then he needs to win some games. That's the whole point.
Not really. Not really. It comes down to points.
Hold on. I have something to say. Last year, I was the one who knocked out the #1 seed.
Okay, great. Welcome. Can you
Also-
talk to your dad? Because your dad's not making a lot of sense, but
Oh, he's stubborn.
he is stubborn.
Anyway,
All right.
Kyle Manungai, beast. I was watching that whole game. Did you guys see
Why
the
don't,
love
why don't you
test?
look at the math at the end of the year and tell me if the
All right.
top 8 scorers
No,
make
the
playoffs?
floor is yours.
Okay.
At the end of the year, tell me if the top 8 scorers make the playoffs.
We will. Well, I'm sure it won't be the top 8, but it'll be probably the top 6 will make it for sure.
No, it'll be the top 5.
Okay, 4. All right. So the
That's
next
like Harvey. That's like Harvey not starting a starting lineup and you letting him play.
okay. This is not a good idea. You're supposed to be continuing not bringing back years worth of 25 years of worth of problem. All right. The next one is what I affectionately call the Glaze Bowl because John and Chio love each other. They should get a room together. These guys cannot stop talking well about each other's team. And to make things even worse for Chio, is John's whole team was on bye. And John, because he's an Eagles, so John's linked to the Eagles, and John wound up winning so easily by
19.
19. Thank you. So by 19. So he had T-Law, but he decided to go with Tua.
Terrible
Henry
start.
continues to underperform. Genti's been good lately. The Vidal finally came back down to earth. Well, he's got the Warren, but the running back was good. The tight end was just mid. Waddle was good. And the rest of the team for Getty, Mean Machine. I mean, considering he was down what Hurts, he was down Bucky Irvin, he was Dante Smith, and Goddard. McCarthy, really surprised that he did well. Great pickup or start. Johnny Henderson was good. He's starting to get more traction. Jacobs finally again another solid game. What is which Brown is this?
Diami.
Diami. Okay, so you probably won't count on him anyway. Golden's out, right? He's hurt again, right? So
No, he's day to day.
he's day to day. Okay,
He's day to
he's
day.
kind of been underperforming. Shakur. Oh,
He
Colston
has.
Loveland. Oh, you got us on that bear love. There we go. And the Dicker and the Chargers. So good job, Johnny. I'll save you for last. Ethan, jump in, my friend. Your first analysis for today.
Hey, you gotta be happy. I mean, what world is Colston Loveland going for 29? Cole Kmet gets hurt, no problem. Your 10th overall pick's there to save the day. I mean, that game, as an impartial fan, like if you're not a fan of either team, oh, that might have been the most fun game I've ever watched. It was just like, oh, this game's over. No, it's not. Yes, it is. And then Cincinnati scores again. And then, I mean, a 58-yard touchdown by 3 missed tackles. I mean, oh, it was just
Yeah, that was the worst defense I've ever
brutal.
seen.
And then on the other side, I mean, Jalen Warren, Teal got really lucky because I think Jalen Warren averaged about like 1.5 yards a carry.
We got 2 touchdowns.
touchdowns. Yeah.
Wow, 29 yards. Good call. Yeah. 2 touchdowns, 29 yards. Okay. All right. Jason.
It looks like a struggle for both teams. The records, I think the records speak for themselves. Mean Machine is just limping into that position, and the cooler is.
Well, no, but
There
remember,
is nothing there that scares anybody.
remember, John has all his team: Irvin, Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith, and Goddard all being a starting lineup. So this is John's B team.
And he's 4-5.
yeah, he's 5-4. Cheers.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong one.
Yeah.
Okay. And I mean, like I said, I don't know how it all stacks up, but I mean, you know, you're plus 500, top 8, right?
Yeah.
And then it's going to come down to the ties and how that gets distributed. I mean, once
Hey,
again, it's not divisional. You're in the same boat, and so you're going to weed out the top teams.
Okay. Johnny, I know this is your favorite opponent, so give us a recap.
Yeah, just whoops. Yeah, just pure dumb luck on my part. That's all. I was so sure I was going to lose. I barely was going to watch. You know, McCarthy's been hurt all year. He started one game, so I guess he came back and played. Yeah, Brown and Golden both got hurt. I mean, I don't know how I won.
Well, McCarthy, that was. Did you have anybody else, or that was the only option?
That was the only option I
Okay.
had.
Yeah,
I
that's
almost picked up Brissett and started him, but I just and I realized this is a 14-person league with 23 rounds, and I was like, if I have to go to Jacoby Brissett for my hope,
He actually
is
did
bleak.
okay. He actually
This
did
is
okay.
bleak. Yeah, he did okay. I mean, and it's crazy. I think Murray's such a better athlete, but I remember Brissett from his time in New England. He's a manager of game. He's not a dynamic QB.
He gets the ball to McBride and Harrison better than Murray does. I'll promise you.
Yeah, and that actually let's double click on that because I love my favorite receivers going into this year, Marvin Harrison, because what did he put on 25, 30 pounds of muscle or something crazy in the offseason? I mean, he's just a fucking beast. If he was on any other team, he's a top 5 receiver. So yeah, you're not wrong.
I mean, Brissett was just finding him left and right last week.
He dropped a lot of passes.
No, I think he's getting his confidence back. Yesterday,
He drops a lot of passes.
I don't know. Maybe Murray's not a good QB.
Yeah,
that's
true.
I said it. I mean, that could be.
Murray
If
needs to
you throw it to him, you gotta catch it.
Yeah.
Murray.
Now, if you had Tom Brady throwing to him right there, boom, he'd be catching.
Yeah. I mean, he wouldn't drop it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Final matchup of the week was Spicy Tomato, who's now finally forming into against the Big Herd, who is really
Evan.
having.
Look at Evan.
Evan with Lamar, Goddard, Montgomery, Addison, Higgins had a nice game. Worthy, he picks up Gadsden, and Little with the career NFL record, 68 yards.
Wow.
Jags. So for Ben, Dart's been really good for the trade. Brian Robinson. Pittman's been good. Myers got traded to the Jags, so that might be nice for him.
There was a lot of trades today. Oh my! The Jets just blew up their entire team.
I would too, because they're the Jets. Looking at this. All right, Ethan, jump in, buddy.
Man, I gave him Dowdle. I'm not mad at it, but I mean, it's hard to see him give 28 points. I mean, the literally the game he got back, they go, oh yeah, no, Chuba Hubbard's the number one. So I was like, I don't need that then. Trade him. I love Goff. I think I made the right decision still. I really think that getting off of Kyler Murray was a great decision.
Yeah.
So, I don't think it's terrible, but it's hard to watch. Rico Dowdle. I was watching that game, and it was just the entire offense was him. McMillan is the entire.
As a Hubbard owner, I'm very disappointed with that. But yes, I can't argue with that.
But I mean,
Bryce Young sucks. He sucks.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, McMillan's open half the time. It's hard for Bryce. I mean, that guy's a midget. He can't even see over his offensive line, so he just throws it up there. Says, "Fuck it, we ball."
Get him, Ethan.
Terrible. But I mean, you know what? If it works, it works. I mean, all 3 games Rico Dowdle's been the starter. He has gone over 130 yards from scrimmage in at least a touchdown.
Yeah.
So, it's hard to argue against the guy.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, I think it's the end of Tracy's career. I think this is where he fades out of that offense. I think that Devin Singletary will step up. I mean, it's hard when you're the number one back.
To do nothing. Singletary? No, I think it's still going to be a committee.
No.
How old is Singletary?
27, 28. I mean, he's not too old.
He's
he's been around for a while too.
I would have guessed 38.
And then on the other side, I mean, it looked like Aaron Jones is back to himself. I mean, he was very efficient running the ball.
Well, he's got a little injury bug here. Let's see.
Yeah, but as an 8, he's fine though. He'll be fine. It's just a sore shoulder. And then on the other side, I think that Michael Pittman. I think he's amazing. I think he's gonna have. I think he's had a great year, and I think this was just a bad game for the Colts. I really think that they vamped their defense. They just traded for Sauce Gardner, so watch out. That's a scary secondary now. Him and Kenny Moore.
All right, Johnny.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. What Ethan said.
All right, Jason.
Same thing. I'll go with Ethan. I mean, I think he hit the nail on the head. I mean, the Dowdle Hubbard thing in the backfield, it's going to be weekly, right? I mean, come on, let's be honest. Dowdle's not going to go for 30, and Hubbard's not going to.
He's done it 3 times in 4 weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Donald's
but Hubbard's
probably-
coming back into the lineup.
No,
If you
Hubbard-
thought so
Hubbard's been
strongly-
back.
If you thought so strongly, you wouldn't have made the trade. I think your trade was legit. I mean,
Yeah,
if this
definitely
weekend
agree.
worked out. Evans' team is what it is. He scored really, really well. But the reality is, you just got to get to the playoffs and make a 3-game run. And if you get lucky enough, you win. And if you don't, you don't. But you have to get there to do it. So everybody's in the hunt. 4-5, 5-4. Arnold's he's in the leadership. What are you, Arnold? 7 and what?
2.
You're 7-2. But that doesn't mean you don't lose first round.
No, of course it doesn't mean.
No,
This
I
is
mean it
football.
means
It's like
nothing.
it's like the
You
NCAA
gotta get
tournament.
there.
Yeah.
You gotta get there and make a 3-game run.
Yeah.
That's what I said. How many times have I been in there and been last and came up second or first? It's just get there, fight to get there, make your trades,
Yeah.
make your acquisitions, do whatever you have to do. And if you get lucky enough to make a 3-game run, because anybody can lose, anybody can win, that's just the way it runs.
Arnold Dallas Mavericks 2011 when they lost to the Warriors as the 1 seed. Yeah.
But I'm not going to root for Arnold or Getz because, I stepped away and I'm giving them an opportunity, but I don't think they deserve it. So I'm going to root for who hasn't won.
Oh my God. There's a
He's
few of
got
them.
half a title. That's true. He's got half a title. I think everybody except for Rodney won. I think he's the only one that might not.
Hey, that Bills team,
You missed it.
the Buffalo Ronnies.
I want somebody who hasn't won for a while to win. I mean, Arnold's begging, so I mean, it is what it is. But
Let's move on to the previews. Scoring previews. So the first matchup is me against Joni. Who you guys want to?
Joni by 37.
Okay.
42.
Okay.
Arnold by 13 and a half.
Let's take a look.
Oh, I think. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
130 to 91. So she's got Herbert
39.
against May.
There's no way there's not a bye, right? Jamar Chase is on bye week. I take it back.
Yeah, Jamar Chase is on bye. Just yeah,
And so is Javante.
yeah. So CMC against Kenneth Walker, gotta like that. Devontae against Garrett Wilson might be a wash. And Bouquet has not been doing well, but I'm hoping the time well off has done. Hopefully his hamstring.
I think he's gonna get strapped up by Gonzo.
Yeah. Well,
Arnold, I dare you to bench CMC.
I am not benching anybody.
I double dog dare you.
I know.
Double
do not
dog
accept-
dare you.
I do not accept the truth or the dare. So, okay. Go ahead, Getty. What do we think?
Yeah, this is a massacre. Next.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ethan?
Yeah. It's
Jason?
gonna be bad.
I just want to say that I was favored by like 30 points, and I lost the championship to Joni. So I'm rooting for her.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean we all are. You're not
We are.
wrong.
I think
Everybody's
everyone's
rooting for
rooting for Joni.
No,
Everybody's rooting for
remember,
Joni.
Arnold, you don't get a 2-point advantage in the finals if you get there in a one division.
I don't need a 2-point advantage in the final.
Oh, you need every advantage
I
you
don't
can
need
get.
any advantage. So lifetime, I'm 18-8-1 against Joni. I've won the last 5 matchups. And
Hey, that means you're due.
that means she's due. And I beat her last year by 32 in week 12.
I love being a rookie in this league.
It's amazing.
Here we go. All right, next matchup is Undisputed against Sweet Like Candy. I know who Ethan voted. I'm gonna say
Me by 8.
I'm gonna say Ethan by 10.
No, me by
You say-
11.
I'm gonna say Ethan by 12.
Jason?
Ethan by 21.
Wow.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Paul
Big
said he's
ups.
looking forward to the cheat code, and it's gonna be by 3. Okay.
Oh,
So
by
we got
3.
Goff against Washington. So the only thing about that is they're going to run up the score early, and then they're going to stop because the Commanders can't compete without Daniels. Bo Nix against Vegas. You got to like that. Oh, and then he's got Gibbs to negate Goff. That's going to be tough. Mason, JSN against
The
Arizona.
best player in fantasy football, baby.
That would be
Mhm.
CMC.
Jackson.
Harrison's been coming on against Seattle, but that's a tough defense. We have Metcalf.
Wait,
against-
they've got Puka at 2.
Oh,
Is he
because he's
playing? Is
hurt.
he not playing? Is he playing? Is he playing?
I don't think he's playing.
Injury.
Yeah, it should be
Oh,
0. Be 0.
Yeah. Thanks.
Ted is scheduled to have a scan on the ribs sustained. but
The old
Rams may not
scan the
be
ribs.
listed. They're saying
Yeah,
after
but I
Mr.
mean,
Malone-
you think if there's even a slight speculation he might be hurt, then he's playing? No shot. If there's even a little bit, they're not gonna risk it.
Mm-mm. They're
Especially
not
in a
risking
divisional
it.
game, they're gonna
Yeah.
hit him as hard as they can.
I know you're hoping for it. So closer on paper than it looks. Any
Nope.
opsa? So I guess if he benches Puka, who would go with Pierce?
I would say he would go with
Godwin.
Booty.
Maybe Godwin.
No.
Or maybe
I would go Booty.
Yeah, play that Booty. That's right. Okay.
Wow.
So it's going to
So
be
derogatory.
really. If Puka's healthy, it's probably a pick 'em. You beat him last year, close one, 112 to 103 in week 9. Okay. What do we think of this matchup, Giddy?
Yeah. No Puka, no chance.
No Puka, no chance. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Jason, what do you think of your son's chances here?
Is he here?
Was he
No,
left?
he's not here.
Oh, he left. Okay. What do you think of your chances?
I love my chances. Come on now.
Okay. That's an unfair bias. So McMillan's kind of been, it's interesting because he's getting a lot of targets, but the over-under is only 40. That's a low of an under. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
New Orleans. So we'll see what happens. All right, let's move on, gentlemen. Prime time against ChatGPT Ray. So I don't know who Buffalo's playing this week. I'm going to say Rodney by 3.
I'm gonna say Ray by 7.
Ethan? Ethan? We lost that whole family. All right, here we go. We lost the whole franchise. Oh wow. Rodney
Wow, by
somebody
23.
or is
No,
it Ray
but wait, what's Ray doing? Ray's doing
yeah, what's
Ray.
Ray doing with his lineup? No, it looks legit. Is he
No, there we go. Wait, it's a 0.
0 at Hunt. Okay, so
Oh,
Hunt.
0 is Kelsey. They both have guys on bias.
Okay, so that's a wash then. Yeah. Oh,
Interesting.
KC's on bye, huh? Okay, that means Beast Boat's
Yeah.
Oh, you think Ray's gonna go Baker instead of
Yep.
Donald? Or are you gonna go Donald or Baker? What do you think?
Definitely Baker.
Against New England or Donald against Donald's got Arizona.
Oh.
That is a tough call.
That is a tough. Well, I go Donald. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's starting. So
Darnold, not Donald. Darnold.
Donald,
Yes.
like my name with a D. So
Yeah,
Rodney, he's gonna have no Kelsey. Who can he play instead of Kelsey? Nobody.
Noah.
Nobody. So
We better wait. Who's that? Seems
Rod-
like I need to offer him Loveland for it.
for who?
I don't know for a receiver. I need another receiver. Who's he got?
He's got Cortland Sutton. He's got Debo. And
He's got nobody I love. Oh, it's all right.
Dobbs. Romeo.
Yeah,
He's got the Romeo.
yeah.
So Rodney's gonna have to pick up somebody, and Ray's gonna have to start. I don't know who Ray's gonna start either. Cup, I guess. Oh, Pearsall might be back. If Pearsall's back, he'll start him. So he's gonna.
Okay.
So I was wrong. So it's gonna be a close, competitive game. All right. Ray leads 14-5, some domination. But Primetime won the last matchup, 135.
Rodney.
135 to 130. Close game in week 8. So Rodney's look at these check marks. He's favored in every area except for defense. So
He's living up to that name. Prime time.
Prime time. All right. I don't know who's back, who's not. Okay, beast mode. So Kansas City is on bye against Spicy Tomato. I'm going to say Spicy Tomato by 15.
Yeah. Book it.
Ethan, are you guys back? Anybody back? They're gone. Okay, let's continue. All right, let's see. Let's continue. I don't know. All right, so Spicy by 85, but he's got no quarterback. So who's his backup quarterback?
Spicy by 26.
He's got Tyler Shook. Oh, Flacco's also on bye.
Oof.
That's tough.
The Ides of March.
Yeah, that's right. When he the 1 week he needs Flacco, he's on bye, and then but the defense. Did you have another defense?
He's got Mahomes and Flacco same bye week. I think no, because Flacco wasn't a consideration at the draft.
Yeah. And then also he's got Rashid Rice. So this is the week you want to play beast mode. So in
Yes, it is.
strong. check out the last matchup before I turn it off. He's won the last two, but the last matchup he had 172 to 139, week 14 of last year. Wow,
That's a bloody fight.
all right, what do we think here?
Yeah, I mean, this is a no-brainer. It's got no shot.
It's not looking good, Beast Mode.
But
Beast
I
Mode-
said that about my team last week too.
That's right. So everybody's got a shot. That's why they play the game. But the interesting
Yes.
thing, Beast Mode at 3 and 6, he can't really afford too many losses.
He's got to wiggle. He's got to wiggle.
He's got to win. Okay, well, let's continue on here. Mean Machine against Big Hurt. Another team on the way up and another team on the way down. I'm going to say you by 20, Johnny.
Yeah, I'm gonna say me by 10. But Ben's, poor Ben. Like they ranked him the #1 team
Yeah,
coming out of the draft.
That's
That's just a kiss of fucking death.
It's actually only a 5-point spread.
There
so
you go. It's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, Dart against Chicago. You gotta like that after what Flacco did. And then
Yes.
Red gets Green Bay, so that's kind of tough. Then
That is
Green-
tough.
And then Josh Jacobs gets Philly, so that's kind of tough too.
Yeah.
Bijan against Indy, that's tough. It's all tough. And then what's his name is back? Bucky's back against New
Finally,
England.
Bucky is back. Thank God.
He's plucky Bucky. Here we go. Henderson against Tyrone Jr. Devontae Smith against Pittman. Shakir had a nice game for you. Jacoby's gonna have more points now that he's with.
Yeah, demanded that trade to Jacksonville. I mean, I don't know with Trevor. I keep waiting for Trevor Lawrence to break out big. I think he's a better quarterback that he's played.
I don't think he's that good. I think he's overrated.
No, I think he's overrated. He's one of those college stars that's not going to make it.
Well, Ben does have AJ Brown, so I'm assuming.
What was? I'm going to give you a very technical question now because
Yeah.
family griping. What is Trevor Lawrence's Wonderlic score?
I don't know. Do you know what it was?
No, I'm wondering.
No, I could probably.
Wondering
look
what the Wonderlic score is. I know
You know,
Lamar Jackson had one of the lowest.
I think you know what it is. He's one of those guys that has all of it. He just doesn't have the intangibles. That's what he's missing. He got,
The
he's got
swagger.
the brains. Yeah, he doesn't have that whatever that Brady quality is, or that it's like it's guys that don't always have all the tools, but they have that certain something. Jackson Dart, I think, has something like that. He's got that. Guys will follow him. Lawrence, I don't know, but I think Ben's gonna stick with not to give advice, but I'm assuming he's gonna go AJ Brown instead of Jacoby or Tyrone, either Tyrone or Jacoby to negate that Hurts for you. So might be closer than we think. And if there is a must win, Ben, this is a must win. Gets
Yeah.
I mean, not that Getz wants to lose, but this is a must win.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I gotta win.
Okay, then here we go against Punching Mutters. Is Dallas on bye? Because if Dallas isn't on bye, I'm going to say Punching Mutters by 15. Getty?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So he's got
Oof.
0 Daniels, and so
Oof. Oh yeah. No, okay. So he
Dallas
doesn't
is
have a
on bye.
quarterback.
Oh,
Yes. Dallas
Dallas-
is on a bye and he has no quarterback. This might be the lowest scoring game of the year.
so you need to pick up a quarterback, Mike, and then he has Ferguson. Does he have another tight end?
Oof.
Mark Andrews. Okay, he's got Mark
Okay.
Andrews. So that's
Yeah,
good.
he needs a quarterback.
Yeah, he needs a quarterback. Mike, you might not see this in time, but you got to blow your wad on Mariota. You might actually win this one.
Who's Mariota the QB for right now?
He's for Washington. He's the backup.
Oh, he's the backup. Okay, all right.
So
All right. Who
He's-
picked up Brissett? Dinger?
I don't know if somebody picked him up. Yeah, I think Daniel picked up Brissett. So
Of course he
No,
did. Dinger's always in the mix, man. Dinger's the king of the waiver wire.
well, so 85 to 91. Yeah, with no Dallas, Mike, you actually have a good chance. The series is 9-8. Punching Mutters won the last one, 110 to 98 in week 6 of last year. And so I think it's going to be close. It's actually going to be a dogfight. If Mike can get a quarterback, there's not that many quarterbacks. That's what I'm telling him. If he doesn't get Mariota, he's going to be in.
Maybe I'll trade him McCarthy.
Yeah, well, you should offer him something because he needs a quarterback
Yeah.
for the rest of the year. But
Yeah.
if he wants to do that, and if you need a wide receiver, he's got Quentin Johnson, Zay Flowers. He's got, considering it's McCarthy, maybe something else. But what do you think, Eddie?
Yeah, I think this is going to be a dogfight. It's going to be. This is like free jazz in and out.
Nice. The final matchup. Ooh, the Cooler versus Steve. Ooh, a couple of dogs in this fight. I hate to do it, Chi. I do it against you every week, but Steve's been really hot. You've been,
Yeah.
as your name reflects, cold. So I'm gonna say Steve by 7. Getty?
I'm going to go anti-glaze and say Steve by 20.
Oh wow, he's going against his partner. Here we go. After he vetoed by 7. Steve by 7.
Ooh.
It will be a fight. So Caleb against the Giants. Are you going with Tua or who's his other quarterback? Lawrence against Houston. Yeah, you got to go Tua there because Houston's D is no joke. Warren against Achan, guy like Achan. Henry against Brees Hall. Brees Hall against Cleveland. Henry against Minnesota, guy like Henry. Genty against Denver. That's tough. Quentin Jenkins. Not that they traded the Jets traded their number 1 defensive line guy, so that's got to be good for Steve.
All right, my guy, Chio. I'm going to pick you by 8, but you got to start Trevor Lawrence against and over Tua.
Really? Against Houston? I think
do it. You got to zig when they're zagging. That's the only hope right here.
All right. So we got the Bills Mafia leading 9-4. So Chio, Steve owns you. Get a little respect here. He's won a lot of matchups.
Put some spec on my name.
I know. We're glazing you up, Chio. But there's only. And I think Steve's doing the classic blunder. I think he's now chasing the points with Williams, and he's benching. Mac Jones.
Mac Jones.
But it is the week. What's his name comes back?
Yeah.
Purdy.
Yeah.
So you can't do it. All right.
Oh, okay, I got it.
All right, here we go. Back to the overall standings. We already went through this, and like I said, the top 8. Anybody who's 5-4, you're in the playoffs right now. On the right there, looking in is Ray, Chio, and Evan, and Beast Mode, Rob, and then the other 2, Ben and Mike. Next year's 2026 is right around the corner, boys. All right.
Yeah, say that to the Toronto Blue Jays, Arnold.
That was a great game. Speaking of which,
how were you? I gotta ask, were you rooting for the Dodgers or the Blue Jays?
the Blue Jays, of course.
You were.
Of course.
I don't like. See, I don't even understand. Like, so I don't even. I don't hate the Giants. I do hate the Padres. I would root for the Padres. I would root for any West Coast team.
No, I wanted to.
You're not even rooting for an American team.
Those Blue Jays, they fought their butt out. 6,001 if you bet them at the beginning of the year to win the World Series, and then you would have came up one run short.
Yeah, you don't bet against like the Dodgers. Legitimately have 5 Hall of Famers on that team.
Oh, I mean, the greatest baseball player I thought I ever seen was Barry Bonds, but now I'm gonna have to say,
it's Shohei.
It's Shohei.
It's Shohei.
3 home runs, 10 strikeouts in a
and
game.
6 shutout innings. That's just and how about Yamamoto?
Yes, let me pitch.
What a stud! What a stud! Yeah, it was funny. I was at a bar Saturday night watching the game with my Dodgers hat on, and I had my buddy who's a scary individual. He's a former Green Beret, and this guy just started popping off at us, and I was like, "What are you doing? Your team's not here. First of all, second of all, you're dressed as a lion."
Are you saying Wizard of Oz time? It was going to be.
I don't know what this guy was thinking. Anyway, I had to plug the Dodgers. It was that was one of the most fun World Series. That was the most incredible game.
Great World Series. I was Tim and I were at a Halloween party, and I had to bust out my phone, and she got all mad. All the guys around my phone were all watching.
Come on, man.
Stop it!
Stop it! It's And you look at you voted today too. Good for you.
That's right. I did vote today, and of course, hands to Steve here.
The Bills Mafia.
The Bills Mafia is here. So congratulations, Steve, big baller this week. Yes, I did vote. So hopefully everybody exercised their. Welcome back to the blue, Johnny. Welcome back to the blue. You were the purple. You were the land of purple. This is the blue now. Now, not everyone in the league would agree. Anyway,
that's true.
Thanks for joining. Welcome back.
Yeah, buddy.
All right. We'll see you
And
next week. Good luck. No injuries.
all right.
Take
All
care.
right. No injuries. Take care, bud. Bye.